Never thought I'd be counting all these bankrolls. Nowadays, we gon' make it rain like it's April. Country boy up north cooking maple, and we cooking beasts in the woods from the table. Yeah, it's like that. I remember cutting vocals in the hatchback. Nowadays, studios in the cold black. Said I sold out, man. Fuck 'em, I ain't going back. Fuck 'em, I ain't going back. Yeah. Fuck 'em, I ain't going back. Subways going through all the silence. The sunset's not you motherfucker. Subways going through all the silence. The sunset's not gotta dress to the violence.
Hello, fans. Welcome to episode 145 of TBW Rampage. Good old J.R. Charles Ross in the broadcast booth. Roger Cross could not make it, couldn't be here due to unfortunate circumstances, but here tonight, I'm doing this solo. Here comes Johnny J along with the limousine rider, Jet Bryan, Kiss Dealer, Wheeler Dealer, son of a gun, Nature Boy Gage Flair, who last week on the broadcast defeated Maxx Kaos, and with that victory, I guess Flair has now got his charisma, his ooze back, his confidence, and now he is back on the hunt for the gold. He is back for Flair for the gold. Johnny J, his manager, his colleague, is now back on Rampage. And let's see what the Nature Boy Gage Flair has to say here tonight.
Last week, I took on one of my old foes, Maxx Kaos, and you wasn't here due to Danny Alpha. You was still injured, but you're here tonight. But I put a whoop down on Maxx Kaos, which means we're back in business. Woo!
And most importantly, my good compadre, my multi-millionaire successor, we have an open schedule tonight. We'll take on anybody. It could be Joe Jim Bob. It could be Billy Bob Thornton. It could be that chick from Wendy's. We'll take on anybody in this ring tonight, partner.
No one stands in my way to go after the gold. It's time for another Flair for the gold. Woo!
It seems in the mind of the Nate, he is back for the world title picture yet again, but wait! Speaking of the boss, it's the big HQ himself. It's the commissioner. It's Beast. His music has been queued up on Ninja's way. And there he is. It's the commish. It's the big man. It's Beast.
Mr. Flair.
You want to go, boy?
Are you want a match with the Nature Boy?
Hold on, before you get all your pains in a bunch, listen. I am here to introduce the new signee to TBW.
Okay, and who's that? Who's that?
Another new signee. Who's it going to be?
Get a ref out here. Since you're so feisty, you seem like you want to go right now. Let me get a ref out here.
And there's senior official Red Carter. We get an impromptu match right now.
Who is it, huh?
Who's this new signee to Tennessee Backyard Wrestling?
The new signee to TBW, Jack Delta.
Are you kidding me? How did Beast pull this off? Jack Delta, the world-owned, world-traveled performer who has been in many major promotions, but he has not been in this brand, the volunteer state brand of TBW. I cannot believe what I'm seeing, folks. Jack Delta in a TBW arena, a TBW yard, a TBW ring against the one and only Gage Flair. I tell you what, the wrestling gods must have been rained down on this one. This is going to be great. The Nature Boy Gage Flair, one-on-one with Jack Delta. Let's get it on right now. Hurry, come on, let's get it on right now. Ring that bell, Carter. I want to see this right now. Woo! And what a way to continue our road to Anniversary 6 with the newest signee, the debut of Jack freaking Delta. And folks, it's impromptu matches, the opening match of the broadcast. Gage Flair with Triple J, Johnny J, David the ringside to take on the debuting new signee, Jack Delta. Now we're back down the ring. China's Rev Carter is in the ring. He's getting ready to ring the bell for Flair versus Delta. First time ever in the TBW arena, the TBW yard, TBW ring. First time ever, Jack Delta and Gage Flair. And it looks like Delta mocking Flair with his own variation of a strut. And a don't call him on top, but out of the way. And Flair with his own strut, his signature strut to Jack Delta. And now Delta is standing, and there's Johnny J at ringside now. Both men circle each other yet again. The call-up tie attempt. Here they go. And this time they got it. Call-up tie up. And now look at this. Delta now trying to go for a headlock. But no, the call-up tie is back into the corner. And look at Delta now. Delta is, a little wrecked, almost like he wrecked the eyes there a little bit. I think that was intentionally. And both these men ready to go ahead again. You see Delta again with a little bit of a strut there, a little bit of a shimmy there, kind of. And now they circle each other for the third time. Rev Carter being very observant as Johnny J on the outside watching his meal ticket. Gage Flair. Oh, there's Carnival top yet again. In the corner goes Delta. And woo, the chops are on the big unit out for Delta. And the, oh wait, a little bit of he blocked Delta. Forearms, the face of Gage Flair. Off the rope goes Delta, incoming, and a clothesline in the corner. And look at Flair, down goes Flair yet again with a Flair flop. And there he goes, a little cover and a kick out at one by Flair. And now Flair backing away in the corner, looking at Delta, eyeing Delta. He's not, fans, I did not think Beast could pull this off, but he has signed Jack Delta, a new signee, and another call-up tie-up. And now Flair transition to the headlock, reaching it in on Jack Delta. Look out, Delta. Look out. Oh, shoulder tackle. Both men goes down. Both men are on the canvas. Both these men well known in their organizations. Both men well known in the backyard wrestling scene, the backyard wrestling circuit. And now you see Johnny J on the outside yet again. He's going to be a factor, guaranteed, a Johnny J guarantee. Rev Carter. And there you see Delta. Look out, Delta! Taking the eye off the prize as now Flair is going to. Oh, he's choking him with. Come on, Cole, do something. Choking him with a top rope. There you see Johnny J, that weasel, that pest, that goof on the outside, and oh, look at this now. Flair, the ring technician he is going to work over the legs and ground the veteran Jack Delta, who has been well known on multiple backyard wrestling promotions, and Flair moments ago stomping away on the foot and the ankle of Delta, working over the legs. Oh, and now Delta on both knees now, trying to fight back all he has. Maybe put away Flair. Look at this. Oh, and the chop down goes. And oh no, look at this. And now Flair working over the leg yet again, applying pressure, holding the leg. And now, come on, look at this. And look at Delta now. He's right in the face and a rope break. Come on, Carter, let it go. Do something. Rev Carter finally forcing the break as Johnny J there yapping about his suspenders on the outside, rattling his beak. Flair now working over the leg of a grounded Jack Delta. Referee Carter being very observant. And there he goes, Flair yet again. Working over the legs one more time on Jack Delta. And come on, Flair's got the middle rope. And Carter finally realizes it. And now Delta fighting back with a forearm and an elbow in the back. And now finally Flair breaks the hold. And you can see Delta favoring that leg. And now Delta's become the one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. He's got Flair in the corner, sends him off to the other corner. Look out, incoming. Here he comes. Clothesline by Jack Delta. And now both men on the canvas. One, two. And a kick out there by Flair. Both of these men, Flair and Delta, are now could be very well exhausted. The gas will be left in the tank. And there you see Delta driving the elbow right in the side. And here you go, these punches to the back of a grounded Nature Boy Gage Flair. And now you see Delta favoring that leg, and that leg could be being a factor on the side of Gage Flair. Down goes Flair. What a maneuver there by Jack Delta, slamming down Flair. Now Flair rolling over onto his stomach, and there you see Johnny J now still yapping on the outside. I wish Jack would shut him up for getting slapped or something, or throw him out from the ringside. And now down goes Delta. Delta still favoring that leg. Moments ago that was hurt by Gage Flair. And oh no, Flair he's pulled down the legs. And now he's working over Delta on the slamming the legs, both left and right legs on the apron, the hardest part of our ring. And there you see Flair now strutting his stuff, and Jack Delta still has not been able to get to his feet yet. And then you see Flair dragging him all the way down, Delta fighting back. And oh no, he's got the trapped the arm. It looks like in the rope, but come on, Carter, do something. Then you see Johnny J trying to get involved. He's about his own daggum business. Where he doesn't belong, but he's sticking his nose where it don't belong. But anyway, it concerns Flair because Flair is his meal ticket. And now Flair finally getting back in the ring. And oh God, there's a chop. A chop yet again to Flair. Down, oh God, down goes Jack Delta with a chop block.
It is time.
And Johnny J with his big mouth saying it's time to go to school. It looked like Flair could be. Yes, he is. He is locking in the legendary figure four. It's locked in on Jack Delta. And Delta's got, you see the agony on the face of Delta. Nowhere to go. Center of the ring. Delta is either going to turn it or he's going to tap out. And you see Delta now trying to turn the move. And yes, for pressure reverse. But now Flair reversed it back. And somebody had the bottom rope there, Carter. And now Flair finally let go of the hold. Flair rolls to the outside, taking a powder away from Jack Delta, the newest signee to Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. And Carter now in the ring, trying to tell both men to get back in the ring. They see Delta hopping on that, maybe potentially, oh God, and the chops again, and the fist right to the face, punches left and right, chops again, and Delta may have potentially injured. How bad would it be for Delta to injure the leg on a debut match against Gage Flair? And now Flair rolls him back into the ring. Flair now, he's going to climb to the heavens. Flair now climbing to the top of the rope, and oh no, Flair's on the top. Look at this now, Delta's up, he's got him! And the press slam off the top, and down goes Flair. Kick on 1, 2, and a kick out by Flair. Delta with that pin coverage, only got a 2. Johnny J on the outside, sweating bullets. What is going to be next for Delta to put away Flair? We've seen Flair. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, look at this. Look at this. Little skull crushing finale by Jack Delta. And a pinfall 1, 2. And, oh, that could have, I think Flair's, oh, yeah, he got the rope. Flair, you couldn't see it due to Carter being away, but Flair had the hand on the bottom rope. The veteran-like instincts of Flair to get the hand on the bottom rope. And look at this now, Delta picking up Flair by the hair of his head. Now Delta has got him now. Look at this. Look out. Rainbreaker, no. Oh, Flair reversed it. And the chops yet again. No. Here you go, Flair. He's going to go. Look out. Oh, the figure for me. No, Carter. He about got it. Look at this. Oh, no. Look out. Here he goes. Rainbreaker. Oh, no. And Carter took the Rainbreaker. That clothesline. And a low blow. Flair with a low blow to Delta. Carter is down. Oh no, and Johnny J just snuck in a chair for Flair. And Flair now has got that chair in position. Oh no. Flair now, he's got Delta all kicked in the midsection. It's time for the Flair. Oh, the Flair Buster. Flair Buster onto the chair. Delta could be down and may be out. Come on, he was kicking away to wake up Carter. And now Flair getting rid of the evidence. 1, 2, no! And Delta somehow, some way, kicked out of that. How in the world did Delta kick out of that Flair Buster onto the chair as moments ago Flair was getting rid of the evidence? And you see Johnny J on the outside, on the apron now, sweating bullets. And oh, down goes Johnny J's got tumbles took out. And Flair now going to the top. Looks like, yes, yet again, Flair up to the higher district. One more time. Now look at this. Oh, no. Oh, my God. The fireman's carry position. Delta is setting up for what it could be. The Delta Driver. Delta Driver. 1, 2, and a 3 count. Jack Delta gets the win over the veteran Gage Flair with the Delta Driver. Flair gave everything he had But tonight, folks, the newest signee, Jack Delta, puts away Flair with the Delta driver and gets the 1, 2, 3. Johnny J tried all he could, assisting a chair, everything he could to be in the pocket for Gage Flair. But tonight, Jack Delta, maybe injured leg and all, puts away the Nate with that legendary Delta driver and gets the 1, 2, 3 on Gage Flair. What a victory for the newest signee, Jack Delta. Jack Delta is now Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. What a match, folks. What a victory for the well-known, well-traveled Jack Delta. Like I said, folks, what a victory for the new signee, Jack Delta. And now we're going to go backstage to hear from the man himself, Jack Delta.
You see, the thing that sets me apart in backyard wrestling is I don't come out here for accomplishments. I don't come out here for recognition. I come out here because I recognize the best in the backyard. And there's one thing, all right, that brought me to TBW. And
Yeah, that's right. It was me that brought you here. You just admitted it. You gotta face the best, to be the best. That's what you just did out there.
yeah, and this shoulder, and this shoulder, and these big shoulders were resting on the ground out there. And you were 1, 2, and 3. Isn't that right? Nature boy! Woo!
Hey! Hey!
What?
The next time you're here, whether it's Rampage or an event, yeah, I'm glad you're here. Because I want you to hear this, big man. Whether it's a Rampage or an event, I want you back out there, Delta.
Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it for round 2. You got it for round 3. You got it for round 100. But now, come on!
What is it? What is it? Is it official?
Yeah, it's official.
You hear that, man? It's official.
Good, you finally have made yourself useful for
Tonight,
your meager existence.
tonight, you got me by surprise by this guy right here bringing you in, one of the biggest signees in TBW history.
This man didn't even get to do his cardio today. Yeah. What was it you said, Gage? You said everybody rises to the crop from you. They all go through you first, don't they? So guess what? If I have to bring 100 signees, they're all going through you. Because you said to be the best, you gotta beat the best. Can you even count to 100, let alone 5? Who cares about what you say? All I'm saying
You're
is-
right. You're telling the truth. But next time, when me and you cross paths, you better be ready. Woo!
Woo! All right, let's get out.
Let's
Let's
get
get the Lambo going.
Congratulations. Beast, thank you for having me.
No problem.
Thank
no
you,
problem.
man. Listen, I came here because you guys have the landmark that I've been waiting for.
Exactly.
4K subscribers. You're the first one to do it since my home company shut down. And that means the world to me. So I'm here to face the best. And just because he claims he's the best, he's not the flagpole. There's more. So put me up against who you think the best is.
Say less. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
There's more to come.
There you see the newest signee, Jack Delta, with the Commissioner Beast.
Well, well, well. Another week without Manny Cobra. The past few weeks I've announced for anniversary for the Hardcore Championship and he hasn't been here. Where is he?
Oh, Mr. Reaper. Now, as a champion yourself, I'm here to inform you that you do have a match tonight, but it's not going to be against Mr. Cobra. It's going to be against the Shade for the United States champion. Now, as we've seen, Mr. Shade is thinking, and his little minion buddy seems to think that I'm trying to go after them. I'm not. The problem is he's a fighting champion. He's made that very clear day in and day out. So with that being said, that's why he's going to be defending that title again. And with that being said, you know, maybe in the future, I think you yourself needs to be a champion. But until then, I want to wish you the luck and prove why you are that hardcore champion.
You heard it there, folks, from the Commissioner Beast. Tonight, in the main event, you will see the hardcore champion, the Grim Reaper Joe Anderson, take on the Shade. Flair, the Anarchy King with the Painmaker ringside for the U.S. title.
I can't believe Ham Chops had it again. He thinks he's the real head honcho of this place. I swear. Mr. Ledger,
Painmaker,
I'm afraid I have some bad news.
enlighten me, Painmaker.
Well, it seems tonight we have another U.S. title defense.
Another one, you say?
Another one.
Like last week.
Like with the Atomic Twerp. Easy pickings after defeating the Atomic Twerp.
When we ended that little minor leaguers, not first, second
time.
comeback story. So, Painmaker, I must say, this is 3 weeks in a row now that the Big HQ Ham Chops wants to make me defend one of my 2 championships.
I don't know what he thinks he is.
I tell you what it is, Painmaker. If I'm not mistaken, I believe O'Hammy Boy has a personal vendetta against the 2 of us. He just can't quite stand how the 2 of us
We're on top of the food chain.
exactly, Painmaker, how we have the brass ring around here, how for over 430 days combined, I've been world champion. That's what it is, Painmaker, and I must say that's not very wise. You want to know why?
Why?
Because old Commissioner Ham Chops, he eats off the 2 of us.
Exactly. He bring in the ratings. He bring in the competition. And what do we get? Nothing in return. Not a thing.
And on this legendary historic run, Painmaker, like we've said, everybody stepped up and everybody's been blacked out or given the last laugh. So that being said, who is it going to be tonight?
The next victim of choice, chosen by old Ham Chops himself, is the Grim Reaper himself.
Ah, you don't say. The grave robber.
The grave robber.
I've already beaten him once, and I don't mind beating him again. So tonight, you can bet on it. It's gonna be the blackout
or
the last laugh, which is me, Reaper, the undisputed world champion, ripping your face right off. Come on, Painmaker.
It's showtime, Mr. Ledger.
Strong words, the undisputed champion, the Anarchy King legend. But up next, folks, it's the returning Black Box Jacob Young to go one-on-one with Maxx Kaos here, the second contest of Rampage. Here we go, folks, back down the ringside, and there you see Maxx Kaos about to make his way down to the ringside area for this second matchup of the night here against the returning Black Box Jacob Young. Here we see Maxx Kaos now getting ready to amp himself up, stretching the arms as he climbs on the apron now, wiping the feet as he's ready to do battle with Ref Carter officiating this match yet again, folks. It is Kaos versus the Black Box Jacob Young here for the second contest on Rampage, folks. And now, the arrival, ladies and gentlemen, of the former hardcore champion, the Black Fox himself, Mr. Jacob Young, who we saw at Vendetta, made a return on the broadcast with the mask in the ring, center of the ring, and there you see, folks, slowly peeling back the curtain, is the Black Fox, Jacob Young. Fox is wanting to get back on the hunt, possibly, maybe, with a hardcore championship belt, a belt that he had to vacate, that is now in possession of the Grim Reaper, Joe Anderson, who later tonight has got to face the Shade himself, the Anarchy King Ledger, for the United States title. But here tonight, folks, the second match of the night, we got the Black Fox himself, Jacob Young, against Maxx Kaos here on Rampage, folks.
You see the Black Fox now in the ring, placing his mask in the corner area of the ring there, placing the mask down, looking at the mask. And here we see, folks, Chaos now waiting to get his hands on the Black Fox, Jacob Young, in this one-on-one contest. Once again, senior official, referee Carter, once again officiating this matchup here, the second matchup for Rampage.
Scheduled for one fall. Finishing first in the first corner, Maxx Kaos.
As your introductions, folks, for Maxx Kaos.
And in the other corner, the Black Fox, Jacob Young.
And introductions for the Black Fox, Jacob Young, and now referee Carter in position, telling Chaos, are you ready? Telling the Black Fox, are you ready? And here we go, the bell sounds, Chaos and Young one-on-one, match number 2 for the broadcast tonight for Rampage, call elbow tie-up by Black Fox and Chaos. Look at this now, Chaos, headlock and wrist in the ropes goes Chaos, on the rope he goes, look at incoming Black Fox with a shoulder tackle, and down goes Chaos. Here goes, oh, the elbow drops now. The signature elbow drops. Well, one elbow drop, and now Black Fox is working over the arms and the forearms of Chaos, not putting the knee right to it. Now here he goes back with the elbows, and no, the second elbow on the chest of Maxx Kaos. Is he going to follow up with another one? He's going to go for it, and yes, he does. The third elbow drop to Maxx Kaos. Hey, Maxx Kaos, who could be down and out. And now look at this. Young picking up Max by the hair of his head. And now he's got him. Look at this. He's going to go for what? He just tosses him down. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but he just tosses Chaos to the side like he was nothing. And now Chaos in the seated position. And the Fox now is poised, ready to strike. Look at him coming out. The shoulder tackles in the corner. And over goes ropes again. Incoming! And another shoulder tackle in the midsection. And he's trying to pump up the crowd to get on his behalf. He's gonna go for a third one. And look at the agility and the roll of Chaos. 1, 2, and how close was that? Chaos up on his feet now, go right to the Black Fox. He vicious forearm to the back of the head, almost to the neck of Chaos. And now he's stomping away on a grounded Jacob Young. And look at this. Here he goes. The double feet right to the chest of the Black Fox. Pinfall 1 and a 1 count kick out there by the Black Fox. Only a 1 count. And I just straight the boot right on the face of Jacob Young. And Chaos now in full control at the moment. And there's a shot right to the head by Maxx Kaos to Jacob Young. And there's some chops now from Chaos to the chest of Young. And look at this incoming full head of steam. Off he goes and a clothesline in the corner. And Chaos fought up with a bulldog. And a bulldog to the Black Fox himself. Roll 1, 2, and a kick at it 2, 2.5 by Jacob Young with that pin coverage there by Chaos. Chaos now on his feet. He's got the Black Fox by the hair of the head. He's gonna look at this. I went for a kick, but he caught the foot. Black Fox got the down goes Chaos now. Working out. Look at this. The Black Fox is gonna work over that leg, target that leg. The knees right to the knees again, right to the leg, and for the third time. The knees. He just slams down the leg. He's trying to ground the high risk Chaos. And look at this now. Young now has got that gut wrench. He's got the arms locked on the midsection. He's got it locked in, and Chaos has got nowhere to go. Chaos is trying to fight out of this, or trying to crawl on the bottom rope. He's almost got it. He's got the bottom rope, and that forces the rope break. And then the Black Fox now respectfully breaks the hold of that lock there he had around the midsection of Chaos. And now Jacob Young in position. He could be setting up for those knee strike of his. Could he very well be? Yes, he got the knee strike. He got it. He got the knee right there, folks. 1, 2, and what a kick out there by Chaos. What a kick out by Maxx Kaos after suffering that running knee strike. And there's an elbow right to the back, the middle part of the back of Maxx Kaos. What's he gonna do now? And another elbow drop right to the back, right to the spinal area of Maxx Kaos. The Black Fox is currently grounding Maxx Kaos. Good move, good effort, good move here. Look at that pinfall, but no, he's under the bottom rope. The shoulder was under the bottom rope, the arm was. And Black Fox now trying to up to both knees. Kaos up to one knee. Both men trying to get back to a vertical base. Look at this. Now the Black Fox has got him. And DDT to Kaos by the Black Fox. He can get a 3 count or 1, 2, and a kick out by Kaos after that DDT. What is left in the arsenals of Kaos and Jacob Young? Young scoring that DDT, but only got a 2.5 after that pin coverage. What is Jacob Young got to think now, folks? What does Young got to do to put away Kaos, and vice versa? What does Kaos got to do to put away the Black Fox during this second contest, the second matchup? And now the Black Fox on his feet, poised, ready to strike maybe yet again momentarily. And he ducks that forearm, and off the chop block to the leg. Look at this, the kick back to the back. And here he goes, Kaos with that reverse style natural selection. Pinfall 1, 2, and a 2.5 count, a kick out there, a kick out predicament. And now look at this, Kaos now is trying to get Jacob Young into position, but no, he's got him by the hair, of the head. And Kaos now has positioned him in the corner, and these forearm strikes right to the face. One forearm strike. How's him in the corner? Look out! Here he goes. Incoming! Oh, a shotgun drop kick out of nowhere! What a beautiful shotgun style drop kick! And now Kaos on the second rope. Now is he going to go to the top? Yes. He's going to the top rope. In the top. Here he goes. He's going to go for an elbow. Going to go for the elbow. No, wait. He's poised. Swanton bomb. The Swanton from Kaos. 1, 2. No. How did he kick out of that? How? Tell me, folks. How did Black Fox kick out of that Swanton? Look at this, Kaos on the apron. He's poised. He might be going for that phenomenal forearm. Is he going to hit it? Here he goes. Springboard. Oh, he dodged it. Black Fox sides with the phenomenal forearm. Look at this. And a DDT. DDT. What's next? Oh, no. Wait a minute. What? Oh, no. It's the Prophet. It's Jay Wild. What is Jay Wild doing out here? What in the world is this? Why in the name of God is Jay Wild out here sticking his nose where it don't belong in this matchup between Jacob Young and Maxx Kaos? Why? Tell me why. Why is the Prophet out here? What is his purpose for these two or for one of them? What is this? He's just staring a hole. Kaos sees him. Young sees him. He's staring. He's pointing at Kaos. What the heck is this about? Oh, he was just pointing at Kaos. Now look at this. Look out. Oh, the mic check by the Black Fox. Here, look out. 1, 2, and a 3 count. And all thanks to the Prophet for that distraction. Maxx Kaos has been duped and suffered a defeat by the Black Fox. All thanks to that man right there, the Prophet Jay Wild. But what is Jay Wild's business with young Maxx Kaos? What is this? What does this mean for Kaos? What does this mean for the Prophet? You see the Prophet taking off that robe, and he's entering the ring. What in God's name is this? Kaos still down in the ring, and there you see standing in front of him is the Prophet Jay Wild. What is this? What in the world is this? Prophet standing with his arms out. Kaos is getting out of the ring. Hey! Wait, he's in position, waiting for that forearm. Oh, no, he caught it. Oh, the choke slam. Up in the air goes and down goes Kaos with the choke slam. The Prophet just hit the choke slam on Kaos. Now he's got him up on his feet. Oh no! Look out, Kaos incoming! Oh, clothesline from the abyss by Jay Wild to Maxx Kaos. What in the world, fans? I don't know what this is about, but this is not good for Maxx Kaos. the purpose for this? Why did the Prophet cost Maxx Kaos the match here tonight? What in the world is this? I don't know. Maybe, folks, I can get some info on this matter soon. Hopefully by the end of the broadcast, or maybe next week, or in the following days. I don't know what this is. I don't know what purpose J-Wild did for this. Nonetheless, folks, the Black Fox has defeated Kaos.
And now, folks, a Red Bubble commercial break.
La música de Harry Fraud. What? You gonna hop on my car? Billy Cool riding with stars. What? I keep a Glock like a car. Hey, yo, she get the top in the draw. Yo, hey, diamonds they wait on my arm. Tats on my neck and my arm. Tats on my neck and my arm. Diamonds they wait on my arm. Tats on my neck and my arm. Diamonds they wait on my arm. Tats on my neck and my arm. Yo, wait.
And folks, support your favorite Kennedy Superstar merchandise. Go to redbubbleshop.com today. We got shirts, hats, t-shirts, cups, etc. Get yours today.
Last week, I know. Last week, I got unlucky. He outsmarted me once again. I lost the U.S. title match. I lost the world title match. I don't know what's next for me now. Yeah, I gotta get off here. I'll talk to you later. I just gotta come up with something to... I just gotta get better, I guess. Alright, see you later.
Mr. Titan, it seems that you're on a losing streak. I think we all can admit that. But what I need you to do is I need you to change that way around, because next week you are in a triple threat match for a #1 contender for the world title.
Hey, another opportunity.
However, in that triple threat match, I do want to advise you are going up against 2 other opponents. One being the Nature Boy, Gage Flair, and the second being the Alpha, Daniel Cole.
Well, that's very interesting. That's why next week, I guess I'm going to go out there, try to prove myself.
No.
Try to win.
No. You need to get the guarantee win. You see, I put you in these matches to build you up, to make sure that you are ready to go against the biggest of the best. And you seem to keep letting me down. But let me make sure that if this title match or this #1 contender match doesn't go your way, there'll be hell to pay.
Sorry, Kamish. Sorry. I'll figure it out.
Mr. Titan, don't let me down.
Next week, a big match, a huge match. And you heard it there, folks. Next week on Rampage, the main event, Daniel Cole versus Gage Flair versus Robert Dutton. #1 contendership triple threat match. The winner faces the Shade and Anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the main event of the evening, the United States Championship matchup. The hardcore champion, the Grim Reaper Joe Anderson, versus the U.S. champion, the undisputed champion, Fletcher. And folks, it's main event time here on Rampage. We're now back down to ringside for the United States Championship matchup between the Grim Reaper and the Anarchy King. And we hear the music, folks, of the challenger, the hardcore champion, the Grim Reaper, or as most people call him, the Grave Robber, Joe Anderson, set new battle here tonight in the main event against the Anarchy King himself, the undisputed champion. Folks, the world title is not at stake. Keep in mind, this is for the United States Championship belt. And you see the Grim Reaper, the hardcore champion, now inside of the ring here tonight for this main event contest for the U.S. title.
And folks, this is going to be a grave effort if the Grim Reaper can dethrone the Shade, who has not been pinned or submitted. Keep in mind, this was the last man in 2021 of October that actually pinned the Shade. That's nearly 600 days, but can we see a repeat? Could Joe Anderson pull out the unthinkable and dethrone the Anarchy King of the Anarchy era? And speaking of the Anarchy King, here he is. It's the undisputed champion, or as the Painmaker would say, his undisputed champion, the Shade Ledger, along with the Painmaker ringside. You see the exchange. That the Shade takes the U.S. title, Painmaker holding the world title. This is it, folks, the main event. The United States title is on the line for the second week in a row. Keep in mind the last week of the broadcast, the Shade blacked out Atomic Titans Part 2 of the comeback story. Tonight, folks, main event, he's looking to put an end to the Grim Reaper and maybe take the soul of the Grim Reaper, because the Grim Reaper is always taking souls. But will the Anarchy King survive against the Grim Reaper tonight in the main event? Keep in mind, folks, the Painmaker will be at ringside observing and surveying the scene as the Anarchy King steps in the ring and does his artistic artwork against the Grim Reaper here tonight in the main event. And as always, Senior Official Carter officiating this main event match for the United States Championship belt. Will the Anarchy King of the Anarchy era continue with his dominance, or will the Grim Reaper take the soul of the Anarchy King? Many questions to be answered tonight in this main event. Right now, you see the champ, the U.S. champion, the undisputed champion, took his perch and now slowly, methodically walking the apron like the tightrope, enters the ring. And now here we go, folks. It is definitely main event time here on Rampage. The U.S. title, Anderson, Shade, one-on-one.
One fall.
And now the introductions for the main event.
He is the Grim Reaper, Joe Anderson.
And there, folks, the introduction for the hardcore champion, the challenger, the Grim Reaper, Joe Anderson, who's ready for this main event against the Shade.
In the next quarter,
Joe Two Belts. Joe
the
Two
United States
Belts.
champion and the World Heavyweight champion, he is
Ledger Shade.
Come on with it, rookie! Fire the undisputed champion! It's undisputed!
And now the introductions for the undisputed champion, the Shade, and the Painmaker, who is not too thrilled to be in this predicament yet again for 3 weeks in a row by the Commissioner Beast. Yes, folks, 3 weeks in a row. 2 weeks ago, the Shade defended the world title against Atomic Titan, the American Dragon, at Vendetta, and against the American Dragon again on 144 for the U.S. title. And tonight, for the 3rd week in a row, the U.S. title defended again against this time the Grim Reaper.
Take what we built.
Words from the undisputed champion, the Shade. A slap talking on the disrespect by the Shade, slapping the challenger Joe Anderson, and more trash talk from the Anarchy King. The disrespect. Look out! What's gonna happen now, folks? He's loud as shit. Oh, good! Don't want to slap. He's not the taste out of his mouth. Look at this. Oh, shoulder tackle down goes the Shade, and Anderson now on throat. Little jump over, leapfrog by the Shade. Look out! Picture perfect drop kick. Down goes the Reaper. Down goes the Reaper. And now, this is going to be all Anarchy King right now. And there you see the Shade reaching. Oh, reaching the arm. Working on the arm. The limb of the Grim Reaper. And here he goes. He's got Joe now. Off the rope goes the Grim Reaper. Look out. Clothesline. And a second clothesline. Down goes. And he's up. The Shade's up again. In the corner he goes. Look out. Splash. A splash by the challenger, and the challenger trying to look at this. Oh, a second splash in the other corner. The Shade on spaghetti legs are in the get-go. And look at this. Here goes Anderson. Look out, incoming. I'm trying to go with that face-lock buster maneuver. And the Shade wisely rolls out of the ring, taking a powder. You just heard that undisputed champ up there, folks. He said he had that scouted, and boy, did he ever. Outsmarting the challenger, the hardcore champion. And the Shade sees taking his time along with the Painmug on the outside, clutching the United States Championship belt. And the Shade now walking up the steps, telling Carter to get Anderson back, get him back. And Anderson is getting back respectfully, waiting for the champ to get back in the ring. And now here we go again, folks. They're going to circle each other yet again. And we got caught in a tie up now. And look at this. Oh, Richard Arnold, headlock. Oh, headlock takeover by the Shade. And he's got it reached in. He's got that head reached in, got that lock wrenched. And look at the Shade now, still applying the pressure, still got the hold locked in. And there you see, folks, the undisputed champion showing his technical prowess with Anderson, the powerhouse of the two. And look at this, off there goes the Shade incoming, clothesline, Doctor, look out. A clothesline from the Shade to Anderson now. Look at this, in the corner goes Shade, clothesline, oh good, they turned him inside out. Folks, look like Anderson's feet maybe got caught there in the canvas, but Shade being the ultimate opportunist, the undisputed champion now. Here comes the punches to the side of the face, and more punches in the corners. Anderson now, and a chop by the undisputed champion, and a second chop to that chest, protected by that vestige. And Carter, get out of there! You're in the ring with a bad man. You want to get out of there? And back to the opposition yet again. Look at this Irish whip. Reversal! Oh, good God, over the top! Good God Almighty! Oh, good! Clothesline, reverse on the way! And all the insecurity by the Anarchy King. Picture from it. 1, 2, and a dog, 2.5. And now the Shade now onto one knee, back to vertical base now. And here he goes with the pinpoint stops. And folks, it almost like the Shade resembles a tarantula with those long, strong limbs, stomping and pinpointing to every body part with these pinpoint stops. And he's still, good grief, stomping away. And that's Anderson. I feel bad for the Grim Reaper. Oh, no, look out, here it goes. Signature knee drop. Vintage Anarchy King with the knee drop. Referee Carter looking on, being observant, as well as the Painmaker. Here he goes. Suplex. A suplex. Pinfall predicament. 1, 2. Oh, wait, the foot on the bottom rope. And Carter just saw it. Carter, inches away. How close can you be? Inches away. The Shade now into the Grimmer up to his feet. Both men, oh God! Shoulder tackles in the corner. Oh good God! Here he goes. Anderson like a house of fire on the Anarchy King with the shoulder tackles. And the sitting position goes. The Shade, look out, incoming, running face wash with the big boot. Facial features might have been crushed. All thanks to the Grim Reaper. Look at this now. Anderson, look out! A suplex to the Shade by the Grim Reaper. And now both men on the canvas. Look at this arm. Look at pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out by the United States champion, the undisputed champion. What is left in the arsenals of the Anarchy King and the Grim Reaper? The U.S. title at stake. Referee Carter now counting down both men who are on the canvas. Somebody has got to get up. 3. And these are the Painmaker on the outside still observing, watching the Anarchy King do what he does best, and that's annihilate his victims. And look at this, folks. Anderson now sizing up the Shade for his trademark spear. Look out. Holy good God Almighty. Vintage Shade with a sling blade. And now Anderson down on the canvas. And the Shade now crawling to the apron. Now on one knee. Pandering to the crowd, taunting the audience and heading for the high rent district. And there he goes. He's perched up, climbing to the heavens, to the high rent to the top. Look out, incoming. Frog splash. Frog splash. 1, 2. No. How did Anderson kick out of that? After a sling blade and a frog splash, how is Anderson surviving this onslaught of assault from the Anarchy King? And oh no, he's calling it. He's setting it up for the blackout. Change positions. Look at this. Here comes the blackout. Blackout, Bill. Here it comes. Incoming. Oh, look at this. He reversed a couple foot. Clothesline in the corner. Look at this. DDT. Oh, God, he spiked it. Both men down and maybe out of that DDT. Look at that. Pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2.5. How did the Shade kick out of that DDT after the head spiked into the canvas? And now Anderson on both knees, and the Shade now trying to get back on the canvas. Still, he could be. No, he's trying to get back up again. Anderson now on one knee now, finally. Anderson slowly getting back to the vertical base, grabbing the Shade by the hair. Look at this. He's got him now. Firing his canvas. He could go for a GTS. But no, elbow to the side, to the ribs area. And oh no, the last laugh. The last laugh. tap out for the last laugh. He's got nowhere to go. Smack dab in the middle of the ring. Carter in Anderson's face. Do you tap? Do you submit? And wait. Anderson could be passed out. So many men have passed or tapped out to this maneuver, the last laugh, invented by the Shade himself. And look at this, the arm is now, oh I know, he's alive! The Grim Reaper lives! He's fighting back all he's got, with all he can muster up in his soul. Anderson has broke the hold of the last laugh. Oh wait, no. Wait, look at Anderson, the strength, the power of the hardcore champion, the challenge of the Grim Reaper. Fireman's carry position on a Samoan drop by the Grim Reaper. 1, 2, and a kick out of, oh, how did he kick out of that? A Samoan drop from the fireman's carry position. The undefeated champion is down with the Painmakers on the outside, overseeing the anarchy inside the ring. And look at this, Anderson now on the apron, now rolling to the outside. And look at this. A stare down between the Painmaker and the Grim Reaper, former allies, a former unit that is no more after the Summer Bash, where the Painmaker definitely chose the Anarchy King, the original true darkness over the Reaper. The stare down still continues. Painmaker now taunting and bragging of the success he has had with the Anarchy King, the Shade, in the face of his former client, the Grim Reaper, saying he doesn't have a chance. And wait, look out, oh my God, suicide bullet. Painmaker with a master mindful-like distraction. And the Shade capitalizes with the suicide bullet, all thanks to one half of the most two deepest masterminds in the business. Hey, the Painmaker, and now, look at this. The Shade now working on the arm. He might be going on the apron. Yes, it's time for old school. The Champ's walking the apron. He's going to deliver old school. Look at it. Here he goes. And bam, old school on the arm of the Grim Reaper. The Shade now observing the scene, all the Painmakers watching on, loving his artwork, his masterpiece work on the Grim Reaper. Look out! Another suicide bullet by the Shade, the undisputed champion. The Anarchy King took down the Grim Reaper. A 2-for-2 piece special from the Anarchy King, the Grim Reaper. Painmaker now helping up his undisputed champion, the Shade now. Look at this, Anderson with a certain urge burst of energy, like all he had left to get back in the ring. Now the Shade now goes back in to meet him. Wait, he's in a spear-like position. Look out! Oh God, the spear! The spear! New champion, 1, 2. How did he kick out of that? A spear, Anderson's trademark spear, and the Anarchy King kicks out at 2.5. I tell you what, fans, I definitely caught the Shade, the undisputed champion, off guard with that spear. And now Anderson now has got him up. Both men up to a vertical base. Oh, knee in the midsection. The fist left and right to the face of Anderson. It's not face of the Grim Reaper, it's the arm. Eat defeat to the Grim Reaper. A foot sandwich by the Shade. And now crawling over pinfall 1, 2, and a kick out of the arm up. The arm got up, the shoulder up. And an eat defeat maneuver by the Shade. And now Shade up to one knee, talking to the Painmaker on the outside, venting his frustrations. I tell you folks, the Shade has to hit the blackout. We heard some of the last laugh. The Shade has to hit his trademark blackout to end this. And he's in the position. But wait, Anderson now on one knee out to the corner. Look at this, look at on the Shade like a cat, the quickness. And look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punches. How do you like me now? The champ tore the crap. Will that cost him? And look, it did cost him. And he's got him. Powerbomb. Look at this. 1, 2. Oh, good God Almighty! How did he kick out of that powerbomb? What a powerbomb! The last effort, maybe the last strike of the source for the Grim Reaper, Joe Anderson. And wait a minute, Anderson now in position for that trademark spear of his. If he hits the spear, this could be it. Look out, incoming spear! No, shot swap. He got posted shoulder first. Reaper, groggy now, center of the ring. Shane now looking for the blackout. Look out! Incoming! The blackout has been hit. The Grim Reaper's got blacked out. 1, 2, and a 3 count, and that's it. The Shade has retained and defended the U.S. Championship belt against the Grim Reaper here in the main event. Anderson tried to go for the spear. He got sideswept, and he got blacked out by the Anarchy King, Ledger. Folks, what a reign the Shade has been. For nearly 600 days, he has not been pinned, not been submitted, and 430 days as the undisputed champion. But what is next for the Anarchy era, the Anarchy King, the Shade? Who will step up? We will see next week here on the broadcast. Will it be the Alpha? Will it be the Nature Boy? Will it be the American Dragon yet again to challenge the Shade for the world title in the main event of Anniversary 6, the biggest event in Tennessee backyard wrestling history? Folks, what a broadcast we have had for tonight. Tune in next week to see who will be the next victim, perhaps, for the Shade for Anniversary 6. Will it be Flair, Cole, or Titan? Tune in next week, number one contender. Good night, everybody.